So do you know what's crazy? Is that currently here in Canada, that we are currently getting bribed for votes. So we've had 8 years of Liberals. If you look at our economy, you can see that it's not served us real well. But yet, we got our prime minister leaves. We got a new prime minister in power, which I guess is legal, that wasn't elected. And this prime minister was the advisor to Trudeau, our previous prime minister. And he has the same cabinet, planned to have the same cabinet in power. And for some reason, he's trying to convince us that by him taking away our carbon tax, that he's there to support and help us. Let me explain for legal purposes. I don't actually believe or I'm saying that they're actually physically bribing us for votes. But if you take away our carbon tax just before an election, when it was your policy in the first place to have it in there, and now you take that away from us, I would have to assume that you're trying to convince us that you're a good person to vote for. And our fuel prices drop 40 cents in that simple mandate change to a carbon tax that was going nowhere for no one, wasn't helping us in any way. And somehow now we think you're a great guy. To think that there's a portion of Canadians that think this same carbon tax won't come back into effect, plus any other taxes that come in the future, isn't going to happen, is super naive. It's your time, people. It's your time to show up, to actually make logical decisions on your past 8 years of your life and how well that's served you. Go check your GDP in Canada and see, is it going the right direction? How's your children's future looking on where it's going? There you go. So Canada has only grown 0.5% in the last 10 years when you take account inflation. So they'll say they're growing 3% per year. But when you take into account of inflation in the last 10 years, it's not growing basically at all. But I'll even go further. If you watch a trend, in the last couple of years, it's actually gone in negative territory if you include include inflation. If you include inflation in the last few years, it's actually gone in negative territory. That's ridiculous. That's worse than any of those, any of the first world countries. The worst one. So, time to wake up, folks.